Hello and welcome to Engageli, our teaching platform at CAVA. We want to give you an overview of what our platform looks and sounds like and how it functions similarly to a traditional brick-and-mortar classroom. When facilitating direct instruction or class discussions in a traditional brick-and-mortar classroom, you might have the students all gathered on the rug or seated at their desks, all facing forward while you stand and teach from the front of the room. Everyone can see and hear one another. Similarly, in the Engageli class, when in the default room audio mode, everyone can see and hear one another, and you teach from the podium, which functions like being in front of the class. In either scenario, you would want to ensure you have established classroom expectations to ensure that everyone is respectful, responsible, engaged, and aiming for success. Students do best when these expectations are clear and repeated often. As part of instructional best practices, you might assign students to work in pairs or small groups to facilitate activities such as think, pair, share, or collaborative problem solving. While in a traditional brick-and-mortar classroom, you could have students turn their desks around to face and talk with one another, in Engageli you can switch to table audio mode at the click of a button and have students work in pairs or small groups. In a brick-and-mortar classroom, the students focus on looking at and listening to one another, while the teacher can walk around and oversee the groups, occasionally interacting with a single table at a time to clarify instructions or answer a question. Similarly, in Engageli table audio mode, students can only see and hear others in their table group, while the teacher can move around between tables to hear and see what they are doing. The teacher can join a table to clarify instructions or answer questions. In either scenario, if the teacher needs to give the entire class a reminder or make an announcement, he or she can walk to the front of the room to address the brick-and-mortar classroom, or in Engageli, he or she can go to the podium to address the class. And of course, we want to ensure that students are clear on expectations when working at tables with their peers. It is important to discuss these expectations clearly and often. The Engageli Help Center is your one-stop shop for any and all Engageli information, instructions, and how-tos. We strongly encourage you to visit often. There is a search box in the top right corner that can help you find exactly what you are looking for. For example, if I go to the live Engageli room and in the top right corner I type in tables, I will be taken right to all the information that deals with tables, and I can scroll through and see all sorts of picture tutorials and instructions on what each of these modes can do. And here is a table of contents for just this page alone that is referencing tables. Just remember, you set the tone. Every great classroom starts with clear expectations and consistent routines. We'll help you learn the platform, but you create the environment where your students learn, participate, and grow. These are your virtual classroom walls in which you can customize your classroom environment. The classroom culture you build today will shape your students' success all year long. Have a fantastic year.